Yes, people. Back. Match reaction time. Um, sorry, one sec. Manchester United won. Arsenal. Um, won. Sorry, Manchester United nil. Arsenal won. And I'll tell you what, that had me sweating. That game. I generally thought that we were gonna draw the game. At times, even lose the game because Man United did turn up today. They really did turn up today, and yeah, did we get away with it? I would say so, you know. I can't lie, we did get away with that. But end of the day, 3 points in the bag at Old Trafford. You can't complain too much. But moving forward, we can't be playing like that. We've got to be a lot better in the attack. Um, not enough gel. I felt like it was a lot of loose balls, and we just wasn't like we're just overcooking the passes, undercooking the passes, and we just wasn't like gelling in the attack that much. Jokeres, I felt like he was isolated. The only thing he could do really in the game is make sure that he wasn't getting bullied by Delay. Other people gonna say Delay absolutely bullied him, but in my eyes, you know, Jokeres put a good shift in for Arsenal, and he held the ball up very, very well. There were one point in the game he did have a chance on the left hand side, which he should have done better with when he cut inside, but completely, I don't know what happened to him. Like the ball literally went behind him, and it just slowed down the attack, and that's what were happening with Arsenal. Like the attack wasn't flowing as it should be flowing, but I think if it was flowing, that it should have been flowing. I do think we could have got a couple of goals, you know, a 2-3 goal. Um, but you know, we took the advantage. We took the corner. Bienda, I don't know what he was doing, and Calafiori was on the back post, heads it in 1-0. But fair play to Man United. They turned up, man. They're gonna. I said to my mate, they are gonna have a good season. Because they did play well, really well. They should have got a point, even 3 points at times. Because Cunha definitely should have scored today. The 1v1 chance he should have buried, and that one where Ray basically had to save it with his knuckle on the left hand side near the byline. Um, that could have been a goal as well. There were a few chances, and Bremo had a chance. I think Dalot had a chance. Can't remember who else, but yeah, United played well today. But anyway, um, yeah, Arsenal. Few players turned up, you know. I thought the defense were fucking amazing. Um, so big up to the defense. You know, Saliba, Gabriel, Ben White, and Calafiori. Big up to them. David Raya, big up. That save that he made against even Cunha one, the Cunha one, because that, you know, I thought that was going to be a goal. The Embremo one, I definitely thought that was a goal, because that were, what's the word, that were going in. The header. And, yeah, so big up Raya for that. But yeah, the midfield were good. Zubamendi were class. Declan Rice, very good. Odegaard, I thought he played well. He did overcut the passes a bit. Apart from that, I thought he, you know, did a captain performance, put his shift in. You know, he did basically what a footballer should be doing, basically, and that's what you need in them sort of games. If you're not, you know, up to the up to the quality, you know, if the quality is not there in terms of, you know, attack. The front three, Saka, I thought it were decent, bit quiet, but decent. I think he had a lot to deal with. He kept on getting doubled up a lot. Kept on getting doubled up a lot. With Dogu and Luke Shaw. So it was very difficult for him. Martinelli, it wasn't a crap game, but it wasn't a great game at the same time. Maybe I'm being a bit too harsh, but at the same time, um, we'll see how it goes with him rest of the season. He's clearly not getting sold. Do you know what I mean? I did say that in the past. He needs to be sold. All he can do now is prove me wrong, man, and you know, keep working. Jokeres, unlucky, man. He couldn't really get into the game. The only thing he could do was hold up the ball and make sure he was a bit of a nuisance. He pressed really well. I think he worked hard. Didn't really get into any chances really because we weren't creating enough for him. But fair play to Odegaard. I did say in the watch along that he was trying to find him, but he just couldn't find him. But United, I can't lie, the midfield turned up for their midfield. Casemiro was good. Bruno Fernandes was very good. And I said the attack was very good, which they needed, because last season the attack were just diabolical. Defence, yeah, good as well. Lenny Yoro, good. Thought it was very strong today. Usually he's not that strong, but he was very strong today. Delay, he was strong. Luke Shaw, surprisingly alright. Luke Shaw, surprisingly. Dogu, yeah, he were class. I thought Dogu. Thought it was very good. He was unlucky with that shot that he had that hit the post, because I generally thought that was going in as well. The lot was alright. It wasn't bad. I just thought it was alright. But I don't know. Maybe you thought it was a bit. Maybe you United fans thought it was class. I don't know, but I thought it was okay. Substitutions. Madueke didn't really have to do much. The only thing he had to do was come on and just basically, defend really, because that's all we could do. Havertz, alright, he came on. He caused himself a bit of a problem, made himself a bit of a nuisance. That was it really. What else came on? Oh, Lewis Skelly. I don't really like to, badmouth Lewis Skelly. I don't really like to say it should be shocking, but he were pretty bad when he came on. In my opinion, I thought he were a worse player. Like he just didn't know where he were, didn't know what he were doing. Like then Bremo chance, like it was just too easy. Like the header. I don't know. Maybe he's not fully fit yet, or maybe just needs to get into the season. I don't know, but does need to pick up a bit of form now because going to a period where we need to, pick up points. Timber when he came on, thought it was all right defensively. Didn't really have to do much. Caused a bit of a nuisance for himself, trying to, link up with Saka. And then the last substitution, I think it were Mikel Moreno. Again, didn't really have to do much. Came on, what was it, 80th, 75th, 80th minute, something like that. But yeah, overall, I'm happy with the 3 points. I'm happy with the 3 points. But in terms of how we played today, not really what I'm looking for. Do you know what I mean? Again, it's new signings. You got to take that into consideration. I know in the watch along I was very, very, like I've just won the league, but that's because I was just nervous. I was so nervous, man. Like that could have been a game where we lose 3 points and we are having a meltdown already. I'm not saying we should be beating Manchester United, but if we're going for the league, we've got to win these sort of games. And I'm glad we won the game where other people would be like, can this Arsenal team really win? Go to Old Trafford and get a result. And today we did. We went to Old Trafford. We took a chance. We got the goal. We sealed it out for a long period of the game, and we took the 3 points. Fair play to Manchester United. They turned up. They did their thing, but couldn't get the win. I think they should have got the win, to be honest with you. My mate said, "Oh, it should have been a draw." But in my personal opinion, I think should be winning that. If they're Manchester United and the way they played, I think the way they played was deserving 3 points. But unfortunately, it doesn't happen for them. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, guys, make sure you smash the like button, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And yeah, man, I'll be back. I'll be back with the next one, man. Safe. Love.